Welcome to Sunday, folks. It's 27 degrees the last time I looked. Do I need more light? I need more light. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I promise. I knew I would forget something. It's a tight squeeze between that car and that door. Anyway, yeah, let's do this. First though, we'll do what's important. It's all important. What am I saying? First off, we will say check for new. That's it. All right, so. Okay, here we go. So, refresh that. So we have Danny the View Chaser, Scott Jackrabbit FPV, and Ken Place It Here. Welcome, folks. It went zip when through, pop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. When I was a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night and gave to me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. The moment I lay eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went, when it moved. I'm messing myself up. This was working well yesterday. It went, when it moved, when it stopped, or when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The first time that I picked it up, I had a big surprise. Cause right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. The first pushed one, then the other, and then I twisted its lid. And when I set it down again, here is what it did. It went, when it moved, pop when it stopped, or when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. It first marched left, then marched right, then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to cry, but my daddy laughed, cause he knew that I would find. When I turned around, my marvelous toy would be chugging from behind. It went zip when it moved, pop when it stopped, brrr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The years have gone too quickly, it seems, and I have my own little boy. And yesterday I gave to him my marvelous little toy. His eyes nearly popped right out of his head, and he gave a squeal of glee. Neither one of us knows just what it is, but he loves it just like me. Right? It went zip when it moved, pop when it stopped, brrr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. All right. That worked really, really well. I know it happened. I sped it up. It went when it moved, when it stopped, when it stood still, and I wasn't playing the ukulele either when I worked that out. But anyway, whatever. Have Drone Will Fly, Johnny Drone Flyer, Barkley 107 Drones, USA Drone Flyer, Captain Joe Merca, Goats on the Roof, and Warren Akita Show. Welcome, everybody. Let me know if there's something you would like to hear. Please put the word request along with whatever that thing is, and I'll try to do it. Let's do... I probably did this yesterday. It's my wife's favorite Christmas song. So, I gotta... I'm now in New York City. There's snow on the ground. Out in California, Sunshine's coming down, maybe down in Memphis. Graceland's all in lights. In Atlanta, Georgia, there's peace on earth tonight. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. It's windy in Chicago, kids are out of school. There's magic in Motown, city's on the move. In Jackson, Mississippi, Charlotte, Carolina, all across the nation, it's the peaceful Christmas time. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. And from Peachtree City, Georgia, God bless y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Good night. Merry Christmas tonight. Yeah, good morning, folks. Yellow Submarine. You got it, sir. Maybe I can do it more gooder than I did it yesterday, huh? That would be sweet. Let's just go for that. And there. Yeller Sub. The town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. Ah-ha! We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. And our friends are all on board. Many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. You're as cold as ice. It is cold out there. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You can't pay the price. I cannot sing like... I don't even know that man's name. Who is the lead singer for Journey? is cold out there. So, ergo, how do you spell C? I don't know if I know the tune to that. I could never match his singing, so I just... You're as cold as ice, you're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice, someday you'll pay the price. I know, I've seen it before, it happens all the time. You're closing the door, you leave the world behind. You're digging for gold, you're throwing away a fortune in feelings, but someday you'll pay. You're as cold as ice, you're willing to sacrifice our love. You want paradise, someday you'll pay the price. I know, I've seen it before, it happens all the time. You're closing the door, you leave the world behind. You're digging for gold, you're throwing away a fortune in feelings, but someday you'll pay. That's the gist of it. Let it snow, let it not snow, okay? Is that all right with you? I'll sing about it, but I won't feel it. Okay, all right, enough jokes. Let's see here. I'm going to change that immediately to key of G, like that. That doesn't sound right. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but my fire is so delightful. It says we've no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah, that's not right. Snow, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights will turn way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I will hate going out in a storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. That's what I have anyway, but that note's wrong. I'm going to change that right now. That should not be a D. It says G7. That should not be a G7 there. That should just remain a C. It shouldn't change. I don't know why it's that way, but now it's stored. Okay, so what do we have? Winterwood. I think I have that actually. I love Don Mclean. I love that whole album especially. And because of that, come on now, Winter. Man, there are a lot of WH songs. A lot of, I never realized that. There it is. Change that for sure. All right, so one moment. I tried this capo yesterday, and it's not my style. I need to get used to it, I suppose, but no one can take your place with me. Time has proven that I'm right. There's no place I'd rather be than at your place for the night. No time can pass your sight unseen. No moment steals away unfound. time lived in such a dream. That's my 5-minute warning for Chris Hope. Floats like a feather to the ground. And for the first time I've been seeing things I'd never noticed without you. And for the first time I'm discovering things I used to treasure about you. Birds like leaves on Winterwood sing hopeful songs on dismal days. They've learned to live life as they should. They are at peace with nature's ways. You are as natural as the night, and all that springs from you is good. And the children born beneath your light are like the birds on Winterwood. And for the first time I've been seeing things I'd never noticed without you. And for the first time I'm discovering the things I used to treasure about you. All right. We have just a couple of minutes before Chris Hope. So, I forgot Let It Snow, didn't I? No, I didn't forget it. I actually sang it. All right, so we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the joy like this fun, yeah, anyway. That's a Rod McEwen song. Rod McEwen, the poet, wrote that song, and Terry Jacks sang it. There it is. I should be able to do this key, I would think. Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABCs, skinned our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the hills that we climbed are just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family. You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song. Wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Goodbye, Michelle, my little one. You gave me love and helped me find the sun. Every time that I was down, would always come around, get my feet back on the ground. Goodbye, Michelle, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, with the flowers everywhere, wish that we could both be there. We had fun, we had sun, we had seasons in the sun, but the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Well, that's it for me, folks. Chris Hope is up next from Athens, Georgia, of Athens, Texas. Not Athens, Georgia. There's somebody else in Athens, Georgia. That would be Goats on the Roof. Anyway, and after Chris Hope will be Johnny Droneflyer with Drones and Coffee. Thanks for being here. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.